President John Quincy Adams may have summed it up best when he stated,
"The highest glory of the American Revolution was this, that it connected in one indissoluble bond the principles of civil government with the principles of Christianity."
New York, April 30th, 1789. George Washington was inaugurated as the first President of the United States. In his inaugural address, he stated,
"It would be peculiarly improper to omit in this first official act my fervent supplication to that Almighty Being who rules over the universe, who presides in the councils of nations, and whose providential aids can supply every human defect. No people can be bound to acknowledge and adore the invisible hand which conducts the affairs of men more than the people of the United States."
In office, Washington was a very mild nationalist who did not think of the presidency as a source of innovations in policy. He envisioned the government to be little more than a referee and expected American society to prosper on its own. Washington, D.C., 1802. President Thomas Jefferson, in his annual address to Congress, restated his plan to streamline the federal government. Government should shrink to fill its proper role, he said. A few plain duties to be performed by a few servants. Washington, D.C., 1805. In his second inaugural address, President Jefferson emphasized his past and present concern on the issue of taxes. In his speech, he proposed that Federalist-inspired internal taxes be completely eliminated. July 4th, 1826. The 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. On that day, Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, both heroes of the Revolution, both former presidents, both beloved symbols of the nation's divine origins, died within a few hours of each other at their homes in Virginia and Massachusetts. To many Americans, the timing of their passing seemed to confirm that theirs was a nation especially graced by God. 1828. No single American has contributed so much to American education as has Noah Webster. He worked for 26 years on his An American Dictionary of the English Language. It was the first American dictionary and the grandfather of all others. In 1783, he wrote his famous Blueback Speller, which did more for American education than any other single book except the Bible. It would sell over 100 million copies in a century. Noah Webster stated,
"Every civil government is based upon some religion or philosophy of life. Education in a nation will propagate the religion of that nation. In America, the foundational religion was Christianity, and it was sown in the hearts of Americans through the home, private and public schools for centuries. Our liberty, growth, and prosperity was the result of a biblical philosophy of life. Our continued freedom and success is dependent upon our educating the youth of America in the principles of the Christian religion.